Welcome back, everyone. We are watching more of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the Netflix series. Storm here.
Jessica here.
Water Tribe, high five.
High five.
Water Tribe. So I'm excited to get into this episode. I see it's called The North. What does that mean? They're going to go to the
Ned
Northern...
Stark's going to come on here.
Oh, there you go. Yes. I love Ned Stark. He's amazing.
This is the episode where Ned Stark comes in and...
Yes, and tries to save the day, and then all crazy
tries
stuff
to save the day and loses his head over it.
I want Katara to learn through her master Paku, but I want him to be a sexist and be like, you can't do that. Go to the huts with the other women. But we didn't get that with Sokka's sarcasm. Like, he didn't really get sexist, so I'm hoping they keep that in with him, because that was important, I think. And I want to see a big glowy monster in the koi fish.
That's got to be next episode.
Yeah,
right?
That's probably going to be the end, the finale.
Glowy.
You know, a big scene that I absolutely love is when Katara attacks Zuko at night with a full moon, and she's like, whew. So shall we?
Let's do it.
Lieutenant Dang and I were
burning
the midnight oil.
Yeah, the fuel usage, huh?
Message. Keep drinking. I overheard them discussing new orders from the Fire Lord himself. He sent his personal guard to bring Prince Zuko back to Capital City, where he is to stand trial for treason.
Ooh.
Treason?
They are definitely
yes,
messing
sir,
with
I heard
him.
Dang order his men ashore to meet the guard.
Tonight? That means he'll be here any minute.
And tries to blow him up with pirates.
Yeah. It's nice that she's being very genuine now. Like, he really respects her.
Yeah, I appreciate
he's cheesy,
genuine.
but...
I still think he's an idiot.
She had no idea.
She had no idea.
It was all too easy to get him to take the bait.
Oh boy, see, it's a trap!
They know that he's an idiot.
The prince chose to put his needs.
Oh, see, they're gonna blow
Just
him up.
blasting jelly.
Ah, it's just a different location. Crap. Oh, look, what's
That
happening?
his son was a traitor.
Oh, that's terrible. So it still happens.
Blasting jelly.
Poor Zuko. Whoa! Oh, Arrow sees that.
Gee.
Oh, and Arrow had to witness that. It's like losing his son all over again.
Now I need to deliver my condolences to General Iroh.
Yeah, because in the show, Iroh was in on it. So, like, or like in on the saving him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know. He thinks Zuko's dead.
I know. But the music's different.
Oh, it is blue.
It's always different. Yeah.
It is.
What is it, boy?
It's like I'm freaking tired and cold.
Yeah. Have you looked at my face lately? It's all ice.
We did it! We finally made it!
Oh man.
Wow. Just like the cartoon.
It's so pretty. It looks
pretty.
just like the cartoon.
Ooh, that is pretty. Look at it. It's all made out of ice, like everything else.
Oh man. Oh, they've got that's perfect. Like the canal down the middle.
Yep.
Technicolor.
That was great.
What's his face? Is that the dumb face? Dumb guy?
Yeah, I know. The guy who's
that's
like
his
competition.
Sokka.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got the little like moon thing.
Yeah.
I bet you that was what was on the fox's tail.
That was a good catch. Whoa. So far, her friends are just standing there. We're not supposed to be in this season.
Below average.
But I defeated him!
You should have finished him at least 2 moves earlier. Thus, you will undergo another trial tomorrow.
It's actually really great though that they're like, hey, we have prisoners from this other kingdom that know how to bend. Let's fight them and learn how they fight, kind of thing.
Smart. Just
Hi, I'm
like us.
Sokka from the Third Tribe. Nice to meet you.
Spiritual leader. She probably sleeps on a throne and only eats dewdrops in the sunshine.
Poetry.
Aw. Which that's the woman from Prey,
Us.
main lady.
Oh yeah,
Her axe. The
Like
she's having stewed sea prunes.
home.
oh, he can see her
The
necklace.
worst part was
So I guess that reveal's not happening.
What's important is you survived. That is what best instructors, and she can start you on your journey.
So he's being kind here, but that's the one she trained with in the huts, right?
What?
What? She's a waterbender?
I mean, I guess it would make sense. She does have
The spiritual connection.
spoilers, the moon spirit inside of her.
Yeah. See, that's different.
Can help me finish this.
See,
Come
ice-
on, it's
That's
pretty good.
great use of waterbending, though.
Oh,
honestly,
oh yeah, that, I
make
do
ice
that.
cream.
Yeah. I do it.
Katara should be doing that all the time.
I know. Saka would be very pleased.
Make dessert? No, I get it. You know, back home, it was my duty to protect the village. I took that seriously. Katara would probably say too seriously, but the thing was,
It's your responsibility.
yeah,
Aw, she gets his obsession.
I didn't
Yep.
do it.
Han. Han is hot. It's more like this. Like the fox's tail. My hair's like the tail too. Yep. Wait, what?
He remembered.
Woof woof. Ooh.
Nice, getting some defenses out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really freaking
Welcome
cool.
to our ice wall. It has withstood attacks for over a century.
Thank you for having me. I'd heard stories of water healing, but I didn't think it was still being practiced.
Oh, yes. It's a vital part of our culture. Would you like to try it?
It's fun. They have like the dummy, like here's like the lifeline.
Feel the flow.
That is
of
cool.
energy through the body. Connect that flow to the energy.
Hints to cough, cough, blood bending.
Yes.
It's more than a physical process. We use our skills to heal.
Yeah, the woman says that to
I
her
don't
instead
want
of
to just
Paku.
heal.
Healing is
Oh, I'm sure
noble
Paku's
and
gonna.
sacred tradition.
I hope so.
The highest of callings.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. It's just that I think my skills lie more in combat, so if it's okay, I'd like to train in fighting techniques.
In the Northern Water Tribe, women aren't allowed to fight.
Aren't allowed? That's not right.
But that is our way.
Oh, wild hair Katara going after Paku.
We were betrothed. It was arranged by her parents when we were children, but when she turned 16, she broke it off.
Oh wow, to keep it easy, so there's no competition.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like we have to keep the story moving forward, so we're not going to have any hiccups.
So, you would have gone through with it? You would have married her?
Everyone's so understanding. We don't have conflict here.
Respects to Avatar Kuruk.
I'm here to do a little bit more than that.
Oh no, is he gonna
I'm
talk to
hoping
Kuruk?
can help me make a difference in this fight.
Watch him be a complete nut job. Like Roku's like this big jokester now. Karuk is gonna be like this.
I know Kuruk was like the easygoing guy. One
Yeah.
who just liked surfing.
If she showed you the North being destroyed, then it will happen. But the battle's outcome is still uncertain. Whether the Fire Nation prevails, whether the Waterbenders survive, all of that is up to you.
Just one kid.
No, you are the Avatar. I discovered dark spirits were on the verge of crossing over into our realm from the spirit world.
So they're combining Korra.
Yeah, they're pulling in
So
some
I
stuff,
spent
yeah.
my life fighting them. The war I waged on the spirits
Which makes sense because of the holes.
damaged my
Whoa.
body and corrupted my soul. The
Oh my
spirits
god,
stole
that's
our
so
face.
creepy.
Ko.
Listen to me, Aang. The Avatar must walk alone, or else the ones you love will suffer.
Yeah, he wasn't told that until a lot later.
Oh, sorry, I was looking for Katara.
So my father pleaded with the spirits to
Did
save my
spew out all the information.
I mean, that's what happened in the show.
Hey, bye.
Nearly being mauled by a spirit monster, or getting my face eaten by a predator, or having to relive one of the most painful
Predators.
memories of my life.
She was in the Predator movie, so she's like
That's
Predator.
funny. Hey.
Don't,
Hey!
don't make less than what it is.
You know something?
So annoyed.
Why did you turn down Han?
Han is wonderful.
But I knew you were coming
He is
here.
everything that a girl could want. But he is not the boy of my dreams.
Ooh! That has deep meaning. Oh my god, she's forward.
Whoa!
Oh, okay, let's fast forward this.
You go, girl. You
We
get what
have
you want.
Chemistry.
My friends mean everything to me. I can't
Your
do
friends
this
are
without
making
them.
out in the room
It's how I
behind
made
you.
it this far. Their help is how I'm gonna make it
Like, what are
through
we
this
doing
battle.
here?
We're Team Avatar.
There is no Team Avatar. There is only the Avatar. Stop thinking about what you need.
They've been stuck behind this wall for so long, they become frozen in time. Maybe
Joke.
we should talk to you. Or maybe we should listen to them.
Oh. That's a
Maybe
turn.
it's better if you didn't fight.
Wow.
This battle, it'll be like nothing we've ever faced before. People are gonna get hurt and die.
So now he's scared about losing them.
I can't lose you in Saga. Aang, you're not gonna lose us. Just the thought I could is gonna hold me back. These people need the Avatar. And I can't be the Avatar with you around.
Ooh. Yes.
Wow.
Wow, that sucks.
That's why everyone was being nice, because they're going to do this conflict.
Yeah. Everything's so different. I love the character designs, the ship designs, like all the
This is really
details
great.
are
Look
incredible.
how good this is.
And it's definitely entertaining, but it's like they changed up so many things in the story.
What they'll call me when the news reaches Capital City. I quite like
Zhao, the Conqueror, should have some flair.
I'm gonna get you a Zhao
If I
plushie.
understand these battle plans, you're attempting a frontal assault on Agna Kellis. This is destiny.
I thought it was just a
Box
board.
board.
Just head on.
I was gonna say it's a forget me stick.
But he's keeping it to himself.
There he is.
I fear I've underestimated Zhao. He's more dangerous than I thought.
Yeah, I figured that out as I was swimming away from the burning wreck of my boat.
We've almost reached the north. Have you got a plan yet?
A plan? The plan is to prove my father wasn't wrong to trust me with this mission.
The plan
I
is to
love
go and
Zuko.
capture
He's
the
such an
Avatar once
idiot.
and for all. Let's stop playing games.
I'm not the one playing games.
This is your last chance. Fight. Or fail.
I love how they just stand there.
No.
Wow. Look at her getting all emotional and stuff.
Dare.
You're so abusive to both kids.
He's such an asshole.
She's gonna go against him? What's happening? That's a lightning. Oh, do you always have to do the fingers, or she is doing the fingers? Is she? Yeah, okay. Nice. Is this the first time you've seen it? That's pretty cool bending.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is
Kick his ass.
go kick his ass.
Yeah. Okay. Further approval. The Aang is so
going on?
serious.
I'm not going to fight you,
Because you're afraid of what you might learn. That you're wrong.
please. Go back to the healing huts with the other women.
Ah, he did say the quote. Water whip him. Yeah. Bitch.
Fine. You want to learn how to fight?
Study closely.
Yeah.
Nice. Like, dude, you may be talented, but you're also 80. You can't tell me not to fight, and you can't zap my boyfriend with lightning hair.
Is that all you got?
Could you see I'm crazy?
You do the thing.
Yeah.
You slice.
Ooh, pattern color. That's pretty cool. Whoa.
Whoa. There it is.
There it is. Yeah. Woo. And then the slow motion. Yes. Yes. It's a great show.
I'll say this. You're an excellent waterbender.
But you still won't let me fight.
No.
Yeah, Suko's definitely got
I think it's
to
pretty
illustrate
cool.
it.
Aw, Momo. Ooh,
Oh no, ashes.
Oh yeah, ashes. Ooh, it is time.
Fire Nation's here. Okay.
I kind of like they didn't do the necklace thing.
Time to fight. What necklace thing?
Because originally, Paku didn't see her necklace until during the fight.
Yeah.
And then he saw her necklace and was like, oh, that is the necklace of my lost love, Gran.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's interesting. Trying to be positive. A lot of you watching with us, you've been probably watching the last few videos that we did for the show. But, you know, we're huge fans of the animated series. We've seen that so many times over the years and even cosplayed a lot of the characters. So we love it. We know so many details from the show. It's been a little while since I've seen it. So, anywho, we're trying to go in with an open mind. And having this so different, there's a lot of critiques I like to make, but it is fun just to watch and have things a little bit unpredictable. I do love the costumes, and they're like so great and detailed, but the only thing is that they look like convention costumes. They look like you're going like you're a cosplayer.
It looks better, like, at least when I look at Sokka and Katara, their, like, underclothes or, like, basic clothes look a lot better. They've got, like, a nice texture to them. Mm-hmm. But they're back up in the north, so they got their overcoat thing on again, and it's just...
Yeah, and I love it. Like, it just looks like a costume. It's too clean, like you've said.
Yeah.
It's way too clean, but I do appreciate all the details they're putting in. They're trying to make the characters really look like their cartoon counterpart, and you have, like, Paku, who, like, you can tell it's all prosthetic right here, but they're really trying to sculpt it to look like the cartoon character, and I think they're doing a good job with that, but it's just the style of the show. You kind of have to let go the realism sometimes, because like some things are so exaggerated that you could tell it's kind of fake. But anywho, I do love the costumes. Yui's hair was cracking me up. It was like, it looked like a great wig. It looked like an awesome wig. It didn't look real, you know.
You know what it didn't look like?
What? A foxtail? A penis? You know,
Because...
is that a joke about the animated series, or is that?
No, it's about the M. Night Shyamalan one.
I was gonna say, is it M. Night Shyamalan? Because I'd have to see that again. The M. Night Shyamalan one, it looked like a penis. Oh, I'm totally looking that up. Okay.
Oh, you haven't seen that? Oh my
goodness. Well, we saw it together a long time ago, but I don't remember that. But I totally believe it. That's pretty funny.
It's not even like, oh yeah, if I squint, or like, it's like, no, it's that gif that goes, that's a penis.
Oh my god! Is it really that noticeable?
It's that bad. I mean, it's from the back. If you look at it from the front, it's fine, but they do these shots from the back, and you're like, oh boy.
Oh, god, I'm totally looking that up now. Okay, that's good to know.
So yeah, it didn't look like a penis. I was giving it 2 thumbs up.
Phew. So
that is a bar it did not sink to.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things they changed in this story, and I get they have to make it flow. Again, I'm a little sad they took out a lot of conflict, because people are not perfect. They fight. No. There's competition. You can be uncomfortable. People can insult you, but you can learn and grow from that. And here, Sokka meets this, this person who likes the same woman, and he's so understanding. We were engaged, but then she broke it off, and, we're best buddies now. They were so chummy the whole time, and you're a great warrior, because he completely demeaned Sokka from being from the Southern Water Tribe. Yeah. Poor loser, he was just very mean to him, and he was not understanding or open to be like, oh, let me show you around, or we can learn stuff from you. Like, everyone's just so super nice, and that would be wonderful. Like, we love nice people, but just to develop and like learn and grow from something, it's just everything's just too straightforward to fast forward the plot, so
well, that's what I think. Like I said, I think they were trying to change what the conflict was, like throwing in Aang bit, where now Aang has been told he can't have his friends with him, and even goes so far as to say, yeah, I agree with Paku, you can't fight. Like, that was
that shocked me. And I know, of course, he didn't mean it as a sexist thing, but he's saying it just as, I don't want you to fight because I don't want you to be in danger. But that really surprised me a lot too. And I do miss a lot of the silly moments the three of them have together, because I don't mind Aang being more serious. And I get, again, they're trying to show a lot within a short amount of time because so much happens in the show. But I feel like there is time to show quick moments of them just having fun. And like the silly moment with Aang, like I just think it's so adorable when he's not paying attention. But that might be next episode where he's not paying attention and he's goofing off in the snow and he makes himself a snowman and Momo knocks him over.
Well, he hasn't learned waterbending at all. So like, is he even going to be like in waterbending class?
Yeah.
Because the Fire Nation's there, the Soot's there.
Yeah, so they're going to they're completely, at this point, I think they're just going to ignore that. And I hope he becomes that spiritual water creature next one, because I think that was very important in the series. But for him to do that, it's just going to be like a spiritual connection. And now I'm thinking he's going to be with Karuk. He's probably going to convince him to join up with him like he did with Kyoshi to become that spiritual monster. Because that would make more sense, because Aang, he was triggered by the Avatar state to connect with the spirits, to fight as that creature. But here he had no waterbending whatsoever. So I'm kind of thinking they're going to bring Karuk into this to make him hopefully upgrade into that. I just hope they don't
Karuk has
leave it out.
The spiritual side too, so he could go to them for the just the knowledge of what is the moon and water spirit. Mm-hmm. I'm forgetting their names.
I know, it's been a while. Twee and... No, is that it? Twee and...
No, not else. Twee. But it's like that. It's like almost rhyming, but not quite.
I know.
They're the yin-yang symbol.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up.
Or Twee and Lo, the aunts. The twin aunts.
Oh, is it? I can't remember. Maybe, oh my God, it has been a while. But anywho... so I do like Yue. I like her and Sokka having more time together, and like she has, we know she is connected to the moon spirit already, so to have this extra source of power where she can, like, she already like works or can travel to the spirit world when she's sleeping. She can actually make ice cream, which is awesome, but she can spirit bend, which I did not see happening at all because she couldn't.
I think it was just water bending
or water bending, spirit bending. Water. I know, it looked like water bending. You're right. She's like so powerful with the spirits and
the spirit of ice cream came through is what happened.
Yeah. And I want, like you said, I want Katara to start making some ice cream, because if I was a waterbender, I would totally learn how to do
all
that.
the time.
Even though it's not that
You'd be
important.
Like, who wants ice cream?
You need to fuel yourself before a battle. Woo! So they're blending all these big stories from the animated series, and they're trying to fit everything, or close to a lot of things into this, but it's like Zuko getting blown up. And now in hiding.
I kind of liked that they took away the necklace thing with Paku, because I always felt that like Paku didn't learn a lesson, in the show. He was just like, oh, I guess you're kind of not my granddaughter, the granddaughter I could have had if I had been a little bit less of a dick. So I'll be a little bit less of a dick to you.
Yeah.
Like, it was more personal. It wasn't like he was like, oh, right. Turns out women are capable and people in their own right and can make their own decisions. He was just like, this personal connection is what has changed me, not learning anything So, I kind of like that he, one, again, didn't learn anything.
Yeah.
And two, they just kind of ditched it. Especially since then Gran, spoilers for the cartoon, Gran gets with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you don't deserve Gran.
But it was so sweet anyways.
And date Gran.
Yeah, but that's the thing too, though, because like he respects Katara once he gets to know her and understand her capabilities, because he's so tunnel vision because of their ways and being rude and nasty. Like I think we need that, because some of the characters are flat because they're not as extreme in how they were in the cartoon, so I feel like him being aggressive and stuff like needed to happen. Like he wasn't like perfect by any means, like he was very aggressive and rude, but
I was okay with him being nice at first, because I think it felt more like, he wasn't just like, I hate you because you're a woman. It was just like, oh, you're gonna go to the women's huts. It's just like
they made it more neutral, where like everyone's like
in
so
his mind,
nice.
It's just how things are.
Yeah,
it's not like he's not trying to be mean. He's just saying, yeah, you would go over there to study. Like, what else would you do?
Yeah, so that I didn't mind as much, but I am happy that he did say go to the huts with the other women because he was a bit sexist. So I'm glad that they did keep that in. They didn't completely remove that. So
and he didn't learn his lesson, which he might learn it next episode. I'm hoping that he gets in trouble and Katara gets to be like, oh, did you need my help? Mm-hmm. Did you need my help with something? Oh, did you want to ask? Do you want to ask me for help?
I still want to go back and rewatch Avatar now, because there's so many like fine details that I loved so much in this show. But I did like Pakku's and Katara's fight. I mean, it was pretty well done for a live action, and they kept some of the like similar techniques in there, which I like, with the discs. And,
the discs and the things at the end where she's in the ice spikes.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, some of it, again, I'm sorry I keep nitpicking, but sometimes it feels too gentle. Like, I really do love the bending. I think for live action that was going to be hard to translate, but I think they did a really good job. Sometimes I feel like the bending's a little too gentle, like the spike scene. Like, I love that scene in the animated series, but that was, like, abrupt. It's like, ooh. And in this one, it was kind of like, I'm going to slowly touch you so you don't like accidentally cut yourself, or you know what I mean, like it doesn't feel dangerous or anything. Not that he's trying to kill her or anything, but it doesn't feel like intense. I've got a feeling
a lot of that has to do with the fact that they are like children.
I know, like they're kids.
Like, I think that's why they did, like in the beginning they had that earthbending fight with the random earthbender, and they had the fight at the air temple and stuff, because those are adult stunt actors that you can just say, go ham.
Yeah.
And then you have like the main fights and you're like, all right, we can't actually hurt these children.
So next episode, instead of big ice balls, we're gonna have pillows thrown at them. What is that? Floop, no. And feathers go everywhere. But no, you're right. Maybe that's why. But and again, I don't like to complain about things, but I know sometimes fans like to hear us like nitpick certain things. So, but I do.
Look,
I am enjoying
nitpick
what they're trying to do.
I do remember too many details about too many things.
And sometimes it's really good, and maybe sometimes not for that person, because it'll drive you nuts, right? So, and then Azula, I find it quite interesting. Ozai, we never even saw this season. We heard about him, but you just had this idea in your head what he was like and what he looked like. And here we're getting full on relationship with him and his daughter, and how he doesn't really treat her that much different from Zuko. Like, he expects so much from you, and I feel like this Azula, or this Ozai, if Azula crosses him like Zuko, the same thing's going to happen to her. So it isn't just like, him focusing on Zuko and not liking Zuko and sabotaging him, like, and just idolizing his daughter. Like, there's no real favoritism there. Like, I think because Zuko, like, said something really bad during the war meeting, that he's like, well, you're too weak, I gotta teach you. So I think in this case, Azula's on the same playing field, so the same thing could happen to her. So it's interesting how they're really changing that up, and she's not this like cocky, like, I'm better than anyone, and you never see weakness. Like, she has no insecurities whatsoever. And I just enjoy that so much about her character. And then here, you actually see that human side of her, where she's, like, tearing up a lot and going against her dad. So
well, I
it's
feel
just
like
very interesting.
now that we are confirmed for seasons 2 and 3, I think, like, that's going to really pay off when we get to season 3 and she just goes full, like, wild child.
Yeah.
Cutting off her own hair.
That was insane.
I feel like it's going to be a really good, like, build to that. Of
I
just
love the
watching
third
her.
season.
So,
I mean, that whole scene.
This is a good foundation, I think, for that moment.
I can see that, and honestly, like, there's so many great scenes in the show, and having Katara and Azula fight, or just even Azula and Zuko fight, like, you know, that's on the road too. But I think they will keep that in. They'll just probably change it up in certain ways, but yeah.
I don't know what this show is going to do, but nothing can beat that fight in my mind in the original series. The music.
I know the music is so powerful.
Away, and just the light as the blue and the red goes by.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Okay, so not the same thing, but it made me think of, like, color themes. But next episode, I hope when Zhao does kill the moon spirit, like, I hope
everything goes black and white.
Everything goes black and white, and I really hope they keep that in, because that was freaking cool in the cartoon. And
it really was.
And then you have the spirit monster, the water spirit that, like, is blue, and everything else is, like, black and white. It's just really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see that. I hope we see that. And we saw Momo a little bit.
Fingers crossed.
Momo! Maybe Momo can airbend too, just like Appa.
That lemur's an earthbender.
What? That was so great. I miss that humor. But, you know, awkward Sokka, it is adorable. Like, they're trying to kind of make him like the cartoon Sokka, and I can appreciate that. And I love him and Yue together, and Suki.
Fun fact I just learned, Sokka and Zuko are roommates in real life.
What?
Yes.
What?
They're like best buds.
That's crazy.
Isn't that cool? Good for them.
That is really fun. They must, like, you know, being so... I mean, this is a new show. There's 2 more seasons coming out over the next few years, probably. So, like, people are going to talk about that. And I wonder for Halloween if they're going to dress up as their characters.
Each other? So, that'd be great.
That would be freaking hilarious. Or maybe they'll switch it up and... you know, act it out or something. Who knows? Or go to conventions. So, yeah, that'll be pretty awesome. That's a fun fact. Thank you for sharing that, Jessica. And how's your kitty?
He's doing good. He wants to eat this pen.
You did your kitty. Now, do you want to introduce your kitty again to our fans who have not met him yet?
Super Mutant. If we plan on watching Fallout, you will learn what a super mutant is.
It's adorable.
And we'll also learn that it's really funny that my cat wants to steal everyone's bottle caps.
You know, you mentioned that before, but I gotta check out that reference.
That's cute. Like I said, if we watch Fallout on Amazon, it's coming out. Well, you'll learn the reference.
I see. Okay, cool. That's up to you guys if you request it or not. So Jessica and I watch Fallout. So I'm gonna
never learn the mystery forever.
The mystery. So I'm going to randomly show you another fan art that I made a while ago. So this was hand-drawn, and I did paint most of this with acrylic paints. And then I scanned it into my computer, enhanced it in Photoshop, and then had it printed on a disc plate, which is a metal plate. And I like those because they don't warp or anything, and they last a very long time. Not a sponsorship, but I just really like this plate. And I think it's worth it. So the funny thing is, when I did this, like, I have so much fun. Like, I love this style. I love drawing in this style, first of all. But I keep looking at Aang. He's like a 12-year-old boy, and I gave him, like, freaking abs. I made him, like, super muscular and everything.
He has abs in the show. It's real weird.
And I think it's because, like, we saw, this was close, of course, to the finale, and we kept seeing scenes of him, like, super muscular, and at the time, I was super fit, too, so I was, like, obsessed with drawing fit anatomy, and I'm like, wow, I really made him buff. Like, it's just kind of funny to me. But you can see Toph in the background, and Appa way in the background, and Sokka with his awesome space sword, and it accidentally looks like it's cutting Zuko's head. Then I laughed at him, like, whoops. But Anyhow, I love show and tell. Just showing you fun stuff. So, anything else, Jessica, you'd like to add?
No, I'm just really excited for the next one.
Yes, the finale. So we have lots of expectations. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.